So I just want to start off by saying there's no workout, there's no anything in this video. And so basically, I'm just talking to you guys. And what I'm doing is for, you know, I'm not saying that like, I'm just going over a few things that I've learned in this past year. Because now, like, looking back, um, you know, there's a lot of things that have changed in my life. So, like, and I'm speaking to anybody who's watching this, and you know, like when I was going into my senior year, I didn't really know what to expect, and I really didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. And slowly, I knew that like I wanted to have a goal and I wanted to do something with my life, but I just never knew what it was. So what I just kind of put myself out there, and I've always told myself, if you watch my senior legacy thing, um, that whole video was based around the quote, um, "You don't know until you try," and that I've always told myself, you miss 100% of the opportunities you don't take. So going in there, going into senior year, I said, you know what, I'm gonna challenge myself because I've always been the person to challenge myself. I like taking risks. I like having a fact that my path isn't always like a success story. It's not always going up. There's going to be bumps in the road. There's going to be problems, and it happens to everybody in life. So that's why I'm making this. And there's a lot of people who have come to me and asked me, and like, um, just come to me and ask me like, why are you doing this? Why are you making YouTube videos? What is the whole like golden goat thing? And like, why are you doing this? You don't have a lot of subscribers and whatever. And you know what, that's true. I don't care about subscribers, but it's the people that watch me, the very few people that like, I'm not talking to everybody whoever's going to see this. Well, I am, but I mean, I'm talking to the people that are loyal and are looking for someone to look up to, and I hope I can be that to you. And I'm trying to, and I made these videos just for anybody, and basically the whole point of it was, I've always told myself that if I could help one person live one more day longer, that's all that mattered to me. And anybody can take that any way you want. But I've talked to a lot of people who have been depressed, and I've been there too. We all go through that stage, and there's so many times where I just wanted to quit and I didn't. And like there's so many times where I just said, you know what, this is it. I'm throwing in the towel. I'm not going on. I'm just, you know what, whatever happens to me happens. And that's the truth in life. And there's just so many times where I've just told myself that. Well, I'm here to tell you that, you know, life is going to throw curveballs at you no matter what you do. No matter if you want to stay in your safe zone, you may not hit a lot of them, but you're going to hit one eventually. And I think the most successful people and the people who start to realize this younger start to get a grip on things and get ahead of the curve. And I think that's what happened to me. There's a lot of time. There was a couple times, I don't want to get into detail or anything, but there's a lot of time. There was two major times where I said, you know what, this is it. I'm done with my life. I quit. And I was so ready to give up, and I didn't. And you're probably thinking like, why? Like there was a point where I really had, I told myself there was no point of living. And something happened, and I just didn't know how to deal with it. And life is gonna throw you a curveball. Sometimes life sucks. It's not always an uphill battle. But you're gonna hit some slopes in your life, but you can't let them define you. And I'm always the quote guy or whatever you want to say, or just what but that's what helped me get through my hard point in life. And I'm here now, and senior year, I basically achieved everything that I wanted to. I set out to do. When I started my senior year, I didn't really have a lot to prove. I didn't want to prove anything, but at the end of the year, I proved everything I needed to. And going forward, like I'm here now, and I'm thankful that everything I did and all the opportunities that I took, even if I knew that there was a slight chance of failure. And there's times where you fail in life, but it makes you stronger. And that Kelly Clarkson song, when she says what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, I always think of that, no matter what happens. And I'm at a point now in my life where I'm putting myself out there. I'm starting over. I'm starting at the bottom. And I've run into failure. I've ran into points where it's just like, why am I trying? But the other day, I'm not gonna name the person, but I got a message and just saying basically like, you're my role model, and I want to be everything that you are. And I that really kind of, it made me happy to know that I could be a role model for someone. But it also made me think, am I a role model? Like, am I doing the right thing? And I hope I am. And I'm glad that people like want to look up to me and everything. But I hope that people see that my life and the success I've had in my life wasn't always just given. It wasn't given to me. And I'm not saying that like everybody's gonna get success easily, but I'm just saying that it's not always given to you. You have to work for it. And I've gone through a lot in my life, and I'm not saying I've gone through more than anybody else, but I've gone through many obstacles in my life to get to where I am now. And for that, I'm thankful. And I'm here now. I'm making these videos, and I'm not doing it for the people who are bashing me or saying like, why are you making these videos? No, I'm doing it for the people that are looking up to me, and the people that want to like see these. And like maybe there could be 100 people saying like, don't do these, or like just give up and try. But I'm doing it for the 10 people who want to see these, who are looking up to me or telling me that to keep pushing and stuff. And I really thought about that the other day, when like there's a lot of people who don't understand why I make these videos, why I make workout videos and just stuff like that, because it's my hobby. I like to do what I like to do. And if I can help one person in life, that's all that matters to me. If I can help one person live one more day, that's all that matters to me. And you really have to think about that, because it's the very little things that you may not see as big things that can change the world, because you can't change the world, not in one day, but you can help someone live one more day. And I've always told myself that if I can help someone do that, then I'd be happy and satisfied with my life. And there's like, and I'm not saying this for all fitness people or anything, but I'm just helping you in general, that there will always be obstacles in your life, but don't let them define you. You can't give up, because you can't let things like that tear you down forever. Depression, it's a touchy subject. I don't want to really get into it, because a lot of people can elaborate on that in different ways and different aspects. And my personal connection with it was that I was, I went through that stage for a couple months, and I finally pulled myself out of it. And I told myself, this is not who I want to be. And I tried to change my life, and I did. And the point I'm trying to get across is that sometimes there's going to be choices in life, and no matter what they are, and say you could go with the easy road, where it's just say like, I feel safe in my comfort zone, and I don't want to explore, I don't want to do anything, and I'm gonna feel safe where I know that I cannot be hurt. But there's other times where, on the other side of that, is that there can be a chance that I can be safe, but there's also a chance that I can fail. And my my favorite, I don't I don't want to say this is a song, but from Zootopia, there's that one scene where it's like, try everything And even if I can fail, and I always think about that because I try to do as much as I can. I know that there's times where I'm going to fail, and I know that there's times I'm going to be depressed, and I know I'm going to be sad. But I know that if I don't take those risks, I will never know what's on the other side of that door. And everything I've done in my life has been to take a risk and see what's going on behind that door, because you don't know until you try. That's the main premise is you don't know until you try. So that being said, I just want you to know that for all you guys that are watching this, and for all you guys that made it through, I just want you to know that I'm proud of you, and that you can really do anything that you put your mind to. And I'm not saying look at my story for all your inspiration, but make your own. Do anything you want to do. And my hobby is fitness, working out, lifting weights, being swole, but seriously, do anything you want to do. Put yourself out there, and even if there's a chance you could fail, I want you to try. Because I know that I wasn't expecting 200 million views from my videos. I wasn't expecting 2,000 views. I put myself out there and I made a video. And like, people liked it. Most people thought it was stupid, but I don't really care what people think about me anymore. Because I'm like, there's no one else I'm trying to prove to myself besides myself. I know that am capable of achieving anything I want to, because I've done that. I've done that in my life. And, you lose a lot of friends when you kind of focus on yourself and do what you have to do to better yourself. And I've lost a lot of friends, and I don't want to say that it's a good thing, but it's also not also a bad thing. But I just want you guys to know that just put yourself out there. Don't be scared to take a risk, and don't ever give up. And there's one quote that I really like, is that no matter how many times you fall down, get up, look up, and don't ever give up. And with that being said, I just want to say I love you guys, and I'm thankful for all the support that you guys have given me. The guys that, the people that follow me, all my zygotes, shout out to you. But seriously, it is a lot, and I hope that my story and my inspiration can help you in your life, and that's what I'm trying to get by, so that you can do anything you want to, no matter who you are. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there and take risk, even if there's failure, even if there's success, because you never know what's behind that door until you look, until you try. So with that being said, I love you guys, and I just want to say thank you, and for those of you who got through this video, thank you. So I'm just going to keep on making videos, and no matter if you don't like them or you like them, just keep watching, and hopefully you'll learn a thing or two about me and connect with me, and hopefully I can help you in some sort of way, because that's my goal. So I love you guys, and I said that 3 times, but alright, I'll see you next week.